Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk CNAs, a show for CNAs by CNAs. I'm your host, Wendell, and this is my lovely co-host, Angel.
Hello, and we are here at the Wave Studio in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yay, yay!
And
welcome to Let's Talk CNAs. It's the Phoenix Takeover.
Let's talk CNAs. 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 We're Wendell and Angel Jackson. 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 Let's talk CNAs. Let's talk CNAs. Let's talk CNAs. Okay. Let's have a conversation. 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 Let's have a conversation.
You guys ready? Let's flip the script. Tell us a small summary who Wendell and Angel are.
That's a good question.
it won't be long.
All right, where you go first, Angel?
Well, I'm Angel, or Angel Renee Jackson. That's on my birth certificate. And I've been a CNA for 21 years, going on 22 years. And I've been doing hospice, a CNA for hospitals, CNA for home health, and I also own an assisted living care home, and I'm a caregiver. And I also I went to ministry school, so I do that part too. So right now I work for hospice also. New Beginnings Hospice, and I'm a hospice aide and a chaplain. So I'm a jack of all trades, you guys. So, so I do a lot. I have 4 kids, and
I've been a CNA for 31, 32 years. I'm originally from Texas. I've been living in Arizona now for 17 years. Also been working for the same facility, Maryville Care Center, for 17 years. Maryville in the house. Yeah. I don't know, what else can I say? I'm chairman of the board for NACA, the National Association of Healthcare Assistants. Woo, NACA. And by the way, while I'm speaking of that, I would like to take this time out to welcome Matt Cantrell to the family.
Welcome.
We just had a press release for Matt. He's going to be our new CEO. So congratulations, Matt, and I do look forward to working with you.
All right.
Also, as you know, I started this show, the Let's Talk CNA show. That's I believe, a quick summary of me.
What are some hobbies you like to do while you're not filming the show?
Well, this is something nobody knows about me. Well, Angel knows this about me, but most people don't know this about me. I love to cook. And my favorite thing is to bake. I love to bake. That's one of my favorite things to do.
Hey, I love to cook too, so that means we need to one day have a show, a cooking battle.
The battle, like
have a battle, like
battle of the whole set of
we're gonna make some fried chicken. So we're gonna make the fried chicken. You say whose is the best that has some taste testing. We're gonna do it like that. Go ahead.
But that's one of my hobbies. That's one of the things I do when I'm not doing is I just love to cook. Just love to cook and bake. I used to like to play dominoes, but hey, nobody play dominoes anymore.
Dude, you need to get
they
out
They don't play Southern dominoes in Arizona, y'all. Trust me, they do not. I've been here 17 years and I've yet to run into anyone that played Southern dominoes. I don't know what they call these dominoes out here.
That's a challenge, you guys. You hear him? He said nobody plays.
Come
There's
on
somebody
with it.
out there
Come
that
on
plays
with it.
Southern dominoes. So y'all
I got
better.
this trophy, that trophy, that trophy, this
Hey.
trophy, that trophy. Come on, let's go, let's do it.
Yeah, that's one of my hobbies. I really like to cook. I like to make my food look pretty and everything. And you know, I was thinking about doing a cooking show real quick or something. But I like karaoke. You know, play pool. Even though I don't know how to play pool, I like to do everything I don't really know how to do. What else? Bowl. I don't really know how to do all that stuff well, but hair. You know, I do my hair, so that's something I like.
See, that's good. You letting them know
Go
that.
shoe shopping. I love shoes. Purses. I like purse shopping. My closet's full of with all kind of shoes. And I like to travel. I like to go different places. There's probably other stuff I like to do. Yeah, I love shoes, and hopefully I can go to Jamaica this year.
What inspired Let's Talk CNAs?
Oh wow, that's another good question, huh?
Yes, it is.
I don't know. I became a member of NACA, again, the National Association of Healthcare Assistants.
NACA.
NACA, way to go, NACA, in 2009. And NACA has always been an association that was about professionalism, trying to show CNAs that they're more than just CNAs. They are the person that people look to in the healthcare industry, especially long-term care. So I wanted a way to be able to reach out to even more CNAs. So one day that thought just came to my mind, which it was originally called NACA Talk. Mm-hmm. And then when Angel joined the team, we eventually changed it to Let's Talk CNAs. Because we wanted to be able to let CNAs know that we was addressing them. So that was my inspiration for Let's Talk CNAs.
Well, what inspired me to be a part of Let's Talk CNAs is Wendell's facility, Miravia Care Center, came to our facility at Coronado Healthcare and teamed up with our NACA leadership team, and they showed us the vision of NACA Talk. So we all had a meeting, got together, and here we are with Let's Talk CNAs, because we are the ones there taking care of your loved ones, and we're there when nobody else is there. We're there at their intimate moments. So we need to have a voice, and we also have a voice for our loved ones, for our disabled and elderly and frail.
Yeah.
So,
and also our mental, our behavior residents as well. Someone has to be that voice, and that's what we fight for all the time.
You gotta be the
on our
advocate.
show, yeah, to be that advocate for the show. So it's very inspirational. It's a very inspirational show. I think we're very efficient with the things that we produce, our content within the show.
Yes.
And
we know our stuff. So, we're not just up here just playing around. We do research, and we want to make sure you get the right information on your profession. So,
Do you have a favorite episode?
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
go ahead.
Well, for me, I don't think my favorite show actually was the first male CNA show that we did, which was Compassionate of a Male CNA. That was my favorite show. But these guys spoke so much from their heart about being a male and being in the profession that they're in, and how they, just wanted to be looked at as great workers, not as someone as a worker that was just there for their strength, but there for their hearts. And that also, if you go back a question or two, is another great thing that I think that helped inspire Let's Talk CNAs, because we developed the Male CNA of the Year Award program based on
And what's the name of the award?
The name of the award is the Wendell Anderson Male CNA of the Year Award. And we're actually going into our, 5th, 6th year for that award or somewhere like that?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was my favorite show. What about you, Angel?
Well, mine, my favorite show, oh my goodness, it was so amped up. When we did the show in Iowa, and when we did the show, Wendell wasn't there, so
yeah.
I had to take on the host. So it was like, and I had one of the bad girls. You know, she had to be my co-host, but at the same time, she had to still be one of the bad girls.
Yeah.
So that was something tricky for her too. But it was like 500 to 600 people there.
Yeah.
We were on stage in front of everybody, and it was just like, you know, when you go to the conferences, you know, I love the NACA conferences, but sometimes, you know, you get some, you know, people up there speaking and, you know, might fall asleep, you know, kind of a little bit. But I was looking at everybody faces, and they were like, oh my goodness, this is something different. It was something different. We were actually doing our show on the stage, and we were doing with the steering commission.
Yeah.
So for NACA, so they did an excellent job. Thank you. You know. So
How about a favorite skit?
Oh, which one was our favorite skits? Oh, that's a good question. I think our favorite skit. I think, matter of fact, we did it at Murrayville Care Center, and I think we was trying to show teamwork. I think that's what the show was, on teamwork. That show that was so awesome. That was like one of the best one that we did. I wish I could show that to you guys right now. That was a good skit. Yeah, all about teamwork. Yeah, that was my favorite skit.
I don't know. I don't know. I liked all of them. I'm trying to think which one I don't know. I like the toilet paper one. The toilet paper. And they was in the vending machine or whatever, like trying to steal the vending machine.
Yeah. Trying to come to the conference.
And yeah, they was trying to go to the conference, and then they was in the jail outfits. It said, turn your other way or something. Oh my goodness. It was so cute.
Do you have a favorite guest?
Well, favorite guest. I think I did. I think I was excited to have Dr. John McCain. He gives good info. He gives direct info, and he's yet to tell me anything wrong. So, finally, after 4 years, they had finally have him as a guest on the show. I was very excited.
Gentleman, Tyrone Wickfield.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Wickfall? I'm just jacking your name. I'm sorry,
We
Tyrone.
know it's Tyrone.
Yeah, he was.
We're gonna call you Tyrone.
Okay. But he really, we went to the sickle cell meeting that they had, the week before that we did the show with him, and he came and he learned a lot. He did his research, and I mean, he's not like a professional. He was just somebody that was going through this. That's somebody that is going through it. So, when I go on his Facebook page, I see all of everything he talks about sickle cell, what he's going through, what others can do to, how they're gonna deal with it, and he's showing himself while he's going through it. And it's like, wow.
How has C.N.As helped C.N.As in the health industry so far?
Well, again, our show is a show for CNAs by CNAs, and so every show that we do is a stride to help CNAs in the healthcare industry. We don't have as many CNAs on the show as we would like, but for the guests that we do have on the show, our purpose for having them on the show is because they're in that position to say to say to the CNAs, this is what we're looking for from you as a professional, but we respect you, so don't ever think that we don't respect you. We respect you, and I know that your job is difficult. Matter of fact, I think Leslie, she was our she's a speech therapist. She said it best when we had her on the show, how much CNAs really mean, because being that you are that front line and you actually see whether or not see this neighbor or resident on an everyday basis. So you see that they're having difficult or struggling to choose certain types of food, texture of food, or certain texture of liquid. So she said it best, that's what makes us so important, because without us, they wouldn't be able to do their job. So I feel, I feel that because we do the show, we're showing and we're trying to demonstrate, every time we do a show, these are the strides that we're taking to help CNAs in the healthcare industry.
And then we also we have a really big influence on the healthcare industry. So, even with the Arizona Healthcare Association, they may reach out to us and be like, hey, can you reach out to the CNAs? Because we know you guys have influence. And then also what our shows, they're informational, they're educational, to where people will want to use them as an in-service, So they're really good to be used as an in-service and to learn. And, you probably do some questions, answers with them, and there you go. But yeah, our show is really, is to influence our CNAs, to help them to want to voice what they're talking about.
How much has the show changed since the first episode?
That's a good question. I mean, because
it's
a lot of changes. Yeah, because when you look back on the show, and I think I said this earlier, like it used to take us 4 to 5 hours to do like a 13-minute show, but we all was learning at the same time, And when you look at the shows back then and you look at the shows now, it's like those shows was done in 1978, and these shows is being done right now in 2018. It's such a big difference, but I think the thing that I learned the most from of it is how to connect more with my viewers.
And it to me, it's changed a lot because we've changed. We've learned a lot. We've been a part of different associations. We've been in what should I say, higher positions from then, and also our camera lady Devin. Shout out.
Good.
Like she came along when she first came. She was new to it. We were all new to it, but now it's like. Like she put in her work, do her editing, all that stuff is like just awesome, phenomenal. And she comes up with all these awesome ideas. So I want to just give a shout out to Devin.
And tell her to quit hitting us with that whip.
Where do you see Let's Talk CNAs in 5 years?
Oh, 5 years from now, I really want to see Let's Talk CNAs, on top of the world. I want to say I'm on top of the world.
Take over the world.
Yeah, we deserve it. We deserve it because we have worked hard on this show. We have collaborated again with Naka on C.N.A. TV. So go on and subscribe to that. You'll find us there also, as well as the Let's Talk C.N.A. channel. We plan on pushing and the show and just hopefully we can reach that goal of being on public television. That's something that we really look forward to, and being national. That's
right.
Really something that we
and
do.
International, because we are international. When you go online, when you're on Facebook and all that, and YouTube is everybody in the world can see it. So but I see us like reaching all kind of healthcare professionals. Like we'll probably have our show in the hospital, like on one of those screens that you see where in the doctor's office.
Where you waiting on the doctor.
Yeah, that'll be up there like, hey, and it'll be like a household name, so they will know all about us, and that everybody will be wearing our T-shirts and things like that. And I look forward to us doing like a a live show, you know, like, I don't know, I love Jerry Springer. I'm a Jerry Springer. You like what's wrong with her? I love Jerry Springer. All the audience gets involved and everything, you know, so I can't wait for us to do something like that. You know, and that'll be in the near future, so y'all just look out.
What was your funniest moment?
Oh, and welcome to Let's Talk CNA. So fresh, and so clean. Boom.
1 second. Alright, and action.
Environmental Services Week this week.
Yes.
And also, let's remember that, okay.
We're gonna start out with the left.
No.
Again, thank you for being on the show.
welcome.
All right.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
All right. So, did they save anything?
Any last words? We're gonna flip the script. Any last words?
These are good bloopers. That's my favorite one right there.
Action.
Oh, you said,
Action.
The objective of cleaning is not to clean, okay? Depends on how far you go back.
Did I fall or something?
You gonna hear that? We gonna hear it?
Action.
Thank you for being on the joke. That's so funny. I'm sorry. Let's go get in. So let's wait a minute. Was another
Action.
Well, Angel, I would say we had another great show today.
We sure did.
Okay.
Any last words?
Yeah, I think, first I want to say, this is our first show for 2019, so I'm really happy, to be sitting here again in a new year doing this show. And I want to say, keep on watching the show, keep on watching the show, and keep on watching the show.
Keep watching, and share it with other people. So that's one thing about it. And then also I want to give a big shout out to Baby Phoenix for being our Baby Phoenix for being our little host of the show and making it exciting and fun. Everybody loves it when she's on and like, oh my goodness, she's so cute and she's so talented. Oh my goodness. So she really makes the show. I'm glad she's a part of it. Devin, thank you for sharing her with us. That's just awesome. And I just want to let CNAs know that you are a professional. Remember that. Professional. There was a cheer we used to do, because I'm a pro. P-R-O. Whoa. So you just tell them like that, like, oh, that's all you do? No, that's what, I specialize in customer service. That's what you tell them. So, as technology has been growing and things has been going like that, we just still want to keep the level of customer service and caring as we're going through a different generation, a different technology, because sometimes it can get impersonal as a CNA now because you're doing like computer work and all this stuff, and you kind of lose touch of your residents and your patients. So remember that you're there for the patient. You are a customer service agent, and you keep your level of care. So that's all I got to say, and keep watching.
Make sure your neighbors come first, your residents come first, and keep watching.
Well, Wendell, we sure were on the hot seat today, don't you agree?
We sure were, Angel, but that's okay. People got the opportunity to get to know Wendell and Angel.
That's right.
In honor of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I would like to leave you with this quote. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
Keep on moving, don't stop now.
Keep on moving.
Make sure to check us on Facebook and YouTube.
And Instagram.
And Twitter.
And we would like to thank you for watching the show. And we'll see you next time on
Let's Talk CNAs, where knowledge is empowerment.
Let's have a conversation. 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 Let's have a conversation.
Blooper.
Right?